Well, up next, folks, is Magister Domine's punishment for attacking all the superstars backstage. What the hell is this? Wait, what? What the hell? No. What? Is he? Oh my God. He didn't. He isn't. That costume looks awfully familiar. This is a clear message. Excuse me, but a clear message sent to status quo. If you don't know what I'm talking about, watch the WrestleMania history of Quincy McDonald. You will understand what's going on here. But who is his opponent? We will have to see. And oh, wait a minute. Who's this? Oh, yes! Yes! It's the Dangerous Alliance! Skull Crusher and the Lost Brother! We're back on topic, folks. If you didn't understand what that was about, what Magister, he is apparently dressed up as the Chronicle Psycho that was a persona of Quincy McDonald. Quincy McDonald is, of course, the man who was behind status quo and VGW as a whole, but I can't. But hopefully these two monsters, Skull Crusher and the Lost Brother, can defeat Magister. Look at Magister, like, there's literally no fear in the eyes of Magister. If anything, he's ever so arrogant, standing there, and Skull Crusher and the Lost Brother look to be ready for this matchup. And for some reason, the Lost Brother was stretching his mask. I'm tired, folks. My goodness. And Magister is still not left the ring. For some reason, Skull Crusher just clawed himself. And Magister, this is his punishment for attacking Dean Freeman, Marc, and Komma-Cazzi. And there's the bell, and Magister, ooh, and a running clothesline by Magister Domine. One thing about Magister is that he likes to play mind games, and this, dressing up as the Chronicle Psycho, obviously is a mind game in its own right. This is a clear-cut message saying that he is ready for the Super Pop Memorial Show this October. If you didn't see it, yes, he did accept the challenge, and I'm quite concerned considering that I was one of the 4 on that list. However, I think that list is not targeted at the people specifically. Well, I think it's more targeted such as like Matthew. There's Y2J Matthew, and then there's Matthew, the character they created. And considering there was no Rhett Krishna, I want to say that maybe Ryan Oxley was the one representing Rhett Kishner. I, of course, was on that list as myself, and Steven was on there as Steven. And one for DDT. Skull Crusher gets countered here by Magister Domine. And oh my! He's digging his fingers into the eyes of Skull Crusher. He's digging his fingers in his eyes. Of all the cheat tricks that Magister Domine can pull out, but no, Skull Crusher fighting back. Ooh, let's lift him up with Magister. See, Magister's like 6'3", and he's powerful. He's a monster. He's not very tall. He's not like the hugest guy in the back, He's pretty tall, but he's not like humongous like Skull Crusher and Matthew. No, I'm sorry, Skull Crusher and Lost Brother. Who actually have been who actually debuted against the Doom Crew. And poor Manawa got choked out by the Lost Brother. And actually, Cakeline got a huge upset win over those two monsters when Bishop left them behind over in VGW. And Magister Domine just, he's taunting the Lost Brother, telling him, get in the ring. He wants the Lost Brother now. But Skull Crusher not letting up. Skull Crusher's not letting up here, folks. Up he goes, but ooh, knee to the skull by Magister. By Magister Domine. I think Magister just had enough of waiting around. Magister with a Fez press on a Skull Crusher. I think he might be busted open after that. That's a Devin. Oh wait, oh, kick to the stomach. Can't tell with that big towel and that mask. And oh, ooh, and a backbreaker there by Skull Crusher. Skull trying to make the comeback here. Ooh, punch right to the face there, and Magister. Oh man, Status Quo has got to be weird. I don't know how Status Quo has to be feeling right now, considering Magister's come out dressed up as his first gimmick, Chronicle Psycho. Belly to belly suplex there. And finally in comes the Lost Brother. The Lost Brother is finally in the ring. And now off the ropes goes Magister Domine. Spinebuster there to Magister. Ooh, but a kicking the Lost Brother off of him. And Magister picking up the Lost Brother. Uh-oh. No, he can't do this. Oh, you choke slam. Shades of the Chronicle Psycho. And he's going for it again. He's got the Lost Brother back up. Another choke slam. Oh, Magister's not going for the pin. No, he knows Lost Brother is too fresh to get pinned. Ooh, another senton bomb there. Senton bomb. Take to the belly. Yep, I said belly. Magister with vicious right hands and rights and lefts and kicks and punches in the direction of the Lost Brother. But the Lost Brother sends Magister to the outside. I gotta tell you, I could use some sleep. Fireman's carry counter there by Magister Domine. Ooh, jeez. An uppercut there. And the Lost Brother looking to hit something, but no, Magister. Oh, man. Status Quo must be livid at the fact that Magister, is putting on the attire of Chronicle Psycho. But look at this. He's got him at another cranium. He's grabbing him by the claw, the iron claw on his skull. Look at this. Lost Brother. Not letting up here. Look at that. Punches right to the stomach. And Magister countering. Going for like a tomahawk chop there. A running chop. We've seen him hit that chop before. Ooh, and there's the tomahawk chop. Oh, but no, Magister. Right hand to the face by Skull Crusher. And Skull Crusher taking off the apron. And what is Magister got planned here for the Lost Brother? Lost Brother's in trouble here. Oh, what? Picking him up. Tombstone! Tombstone pile driver there with a Lost Brother. Tiger got him for the cover. And a kick out! Jeez! Oh, and Magister picking up the Lost Brother, putting him in a camel clutch. Gonna make him humble. He's gonna make him humble. Old country way. But no, he lets him go. And I think Skull Crusher he let go before Skull Crusher stomped him. Wait, hold up here. Going for a suplex. Magister with a punch right to the stomach. Punch right to the head there. Oh, wait a minute. Got him in another cranium clutch. Got him by the skull. Got him by the cranium. Squeezing down on the temple. He's close. No. Skull Crusher again makes the save. Oh, and a nice Pele kick there from Skull. Saving. Oh, but Magister quickly recovers. And oh, wait a minute, he's picking him up. Drops him with the tombstone. Another tombstone pile driver there. 1, 2, another kick out. Oh, but he's got a little bit of deja vu here. Locking him in the camel clutch, gonna make him humble. Old country way. Skull Crusher into the ring. And the Skull Crusher breaks it up. Quickly stopping himself there. I don't even think this is a punish. Look at that. Kicking him right in the shin. And sends him tumbling to the floor below. I'll hold up here, Magister. Oh, right in the neck. Right on the neck. No. Magister decides against it. Oh! Kicking Skull Crusher's head like a soccer ball. Oh, wait a minute. Magister. Oh, he's got the crane. He's got that clutch. He's got the claw locked back in. Another claw is locked in. Skull Crusher is down and out. With Magister. Oh, hold up here. Skull Crusher into the ring. Hold up here. Wait a minute. Skull Crusher. Oh, kicks him there. Oh, went for like a tomahawk chop. Punching him off the apron again. And the Lost Brother could very well suffer another move here. Yep. Looking for a third tombstone pile driver. Third tombstone. The cover here for the onto the Lost, but that's got to be it. 3 tombstones. What? Kick out. Oh, look at this. Where have we seen this before? Gotta make him humble. Old country way. How many times am I gonna make that joke? As many as I need to. Going for the camel clutch, but no. Again, Skull Crusher able to break it up. I'm going for another tomahawk chop there. Magister Domine. Missing punches. Skull Crusher again. Excuse me. Magister again. It's knocking Skull Crusher off the apron. And this time Magister going after him. Axe handle to the face. Knee drop. And Magister. Oh, Lost Brother. Looking to hit a move here, but oh, wait a minute! Cranium. He got him by the skull. Got him by the skull. And that's it. Calling him off. Lost Brother's tap. No, he didn't tap. He passed out. And Magister has won. Magister not only defeating Skull Crusher and Lost Brother, but sending a message to not only status quo, but to the entire CWA roster. He's defeated 2 of the toughest, the biggest monsters of CWA. You can't ever. You cannot deny this man has a lot of power. Who can stop Magister Domine? And you can see him wearing the mask of Chronicle Psycho. They say mimicry is the greatest form of flattery, but this is not flattery in the slightest, folks. This is mind games. Oh my. Quincy McDonald. Look upon this mask with recognition. The demon that started your career. I hope you are prepared for more memories to come flooding back. Because these will be the last memories you remember once I end you this October. The flame always dies out. That guy's a nut. Oh man, I'm concerned for his status. I'm concerned. I know he's defeated the odds before, but I'm worried for the guy. I don't think he's ever faced someone like Magister. But up next, it's the past versus the present, as two of the most popular teams in VGW history meet here tonight. Team Blaze-Gr battle Hampton and Blaze-Gr's got a new theme, but they battle Campbell and Hampton. Sam Campbell, of course, is the current World Heavyweight Champion, but Team Blaze-Gr's got a new theme song. Oh, Hollywood Undead. Yes, folks, they are up in smoke. About to get smoked, fool. Smack on them pumpkins. You gotta love, you can't hate Team Blaze-Gr. They are just the greatest. These guys are they're like the Dudley Boys. Are gonna be the Dudley Boys in CWA. Oh, I love Team Blaze-Gr so much. But I also like these guys. These guys are awesome. Tex Hampton and Sam Campbell. Huh. That's odd. Campbell's not bringing his WWE World Championship out, but these teams will be in the tag team turmoil match. But this right here is a dream match in the making. If probably one of the greatest tag teams of VGW history, taking on two, like, it's old school versus new school. Old school versus new school has never been personified this greatly. As we will see VGW legends, veterans, Sam Campbell and Tex Hampton take on the guys who will face Dalton Hawkins and Mason Voorhees at GTS TakeOver 2 for the spots at the Super Pop Memorial Show this October for the tag titles. I think, here we go, Team Blaze-Gr, who are quite the team. They are undefeated in CWA and have only lost once in VGW. There's a grapple tie-up by, it says, now, Tex Hampton clearly has the advantage, but Brandon Blaze has the speed advantage. Hampton has the strength advantage. That has got to be the factor of this encounter. See, right there, boom, fist right to the face by Hampton. Oh, but Tex Hampton getting a Hurricane Rana by the fast and the furious, the blue blur, as I like to call him. Yes, he's basically Sonic. He's the blue blur of CWA. The master of the blue arrow. It's Brandon Blaze. One half of the hottest, the hypest, hottest, roughest, toughest, most entertaining tag team in CWA and VGW today. That is their tagline. And they are pretty hype. These guys, wherever they go, they got boundless amounts of energy. And a punch right there by Tex Hampton. A lot of respect has to be shown here by these two teams. Brandon Blaze, yeah. Oh yeah, that's of course that's his name. Blaze-Gr. Brandon Blaze. Oh, hold up here, nice. What do they go? Hold up here. Brandon Blaze going for a middle rope moonsault there, beautiful. And Mr. Grass tagged himself in. Mr. Grass. Whoa! And that's the beauty of Mr. Grass. Mr. Grass loves to is a high flyer. He's trained in a lot of jiu-jitsu. He knows a lot of karate. And he can throw his weight around like he's nothing. Like he weighs nothing. Look at that Phoenix Splash. Like, this guy is humongous, and yet he's throwing himself around like a cruiserweight. But Tex Hampton, do not deny the skills of Tex Hampton. This is a former VGW World Champion we're talking about here. A veteran. And speaking of World Champion, here comes the current VGW WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Sam Campbell. Status Quo described him as a high-flying Stone Cold Steve Austin. Imagine that however you will. Oh, went for a forearm, but Mr. Grass with a forearm of his own. Punch, but no. Campbell, this is where the roles are reversed. Originally it was Brandon who had the speed advantage and Hampton who had the strength, but now it's reversed for teams. Mr. Grass, there's the very grassy uppercut, or the smoking uppercut. And a kick out instantaneously by the world champion, Sam Campbell. Of course, Sam Campbell will go, oh, nice forearm there, but Sam Campbell, of course, will be going to the Super Memorial Show, nice shooting star press there, to face Stink and Quent Incredible to crown the I want to say inaugural, but I'm a little afraid to say inaugural, considering there's already been a under the moniker of VGW. I think it's only been Well, under the moniker of VGW, I think it's all been WWE like that I know of, but crowned the inaugural VGW World Heavyweight Champion. And what's this here? Going for a kick right to the face. A nice Phoenix splash there, and then I want to talk about, speaking of the speaking of the speaking of like upcoming events for VGW, like GTS Takeover 2, we saw a masked man on VGW attack Giant Leather, which was quite interesting considering CDD, Charles Hunter Dillinger, is going to be facing Giant Leather for the YouTube title in a Hell in a Cell. So perhaps will this masked individual, perhaps cost Giant Leather, or maybe he wants in on the match? I'm not too sure. But who is the masked man? And it doesn't seem like he has any beef with Charles Dante Dillinger, but that's to be seen as of yet. And, oh, Campbell with the cutter there. I forgot what that was called. Ooh, and a kick out by Mr. Grass. That was a close one. Mr. Grass. I'm actually really happy Mr. Grass was given a chance. Brandon Blaze, he might have gotten a chance, but Mr. Grass, I don't think a lot of promoters. Jamaican Judo King of Doom! Mr. Grass hits the Jamaican Judo King of Doom. That's his signature. He perfected that move in the forests of Jamaica, trained by his sensei, Sensei Woohoo. Oh, and a little pelvic thrusting by Mr. Grass. Sensei Woohoo taught Mr. Grass everything he needs to know, and Mr. Grass taught Brandon Blaze all he needs to know. And there's a nice spinning spine buster there by Tex Hampton. Double A spine, but Mr. Grass is back up. But back on the topic of the masked man. Who possibly could that be under that mask? Now, one candidate I would probably think of is probably CDD, but what business would CDD have to be under a mask, considering... Oh, there's the smoked uppercut. The smoking uppercut. But why would CDD want to be under a mask, considering, we already know he's going to face Giant Leather at GTS Takeover 2. It makes no sense. So, but who could it be? And why would they attack Giant Leather? This is a mystery. Look at Mr. Grass and Brandon Blaze having a bit of a taunt off there. That's what they like to do. They like to have fun in that ring. And Brandon now, springboard 450 splash. But after this, we have two more matches, I believe. We have two more matches. That's going to be Cody Hagen's debut. And, oh, wait a minute. Hold up here. Going for the implant buster. And that's going to be the main event, which is the Fatal 4 for the Global Championship. And a Hurricane Rana there by Brandon Blaze. Oh, but no, Mr. Brandon going for the blazing forearm, but it misses. Oh, and a punch there. And Hampton with another punch. Hampton sends Blaze off the ropes. Oh no, it's a counter. Oh! Face buster there by Hampton. Tex Hampton That is why he is a former world champion of VGW. That's why he is a former world champion, folks. Oh, Mr. Grass now coming into the ring. Try to stop Tex Hampton, but Tex Hampton taking out Mr. Grass. Drop kick to the back. And Sam Campbell is tired as hell. It's all hell. These two teams, like I said, they gotta have a lot of respect for each other. But in the end, this is for bragging rights. Mr. Grass and Brandon want to prove that new school is just as good as old school, and Hampton and Campbell want to prove that old school can still be as good as the new school. In my opinion, you need both. Both can be fantastic. Hampton and Campbell are veterans. They're old school, but they are holding their own against the younger and more agile Team Blaze-Gr. Oh, wait a minute. This time, oh, he's got him up. Implant buster onto Brandon Blaze. That has got to be it for Brandon. Brandon's got to be out of it. No! Brandon kicked out. Oh my goodness, and taken out. Taken out. Mr. Grass there. But no, Brandon flipping him under. Punches out Campbell. Oh man, this is an uphill battle. Who's going to win this match? Forearm kicks. Wait a minute. Look at the stage. The Gate Crashers. Those are the Gate Crashers. Oh, come on. Come on. The Gate Crashers just ruined the match. Referee Tiger Sagat calling for it. Oh, wait. We're Christopher. Take it out. And look at this. Freeman death drop. Dean Freeman. Oh, come on. This match has been thrown out by Tiger Sagat. The Gate Crashers are going to get a chair. Wait a minute. Oh, they're chasing off Tiger Sagat. Wait a minute. Big Rock City. It's Big Rock City. They're taking out the Lone Wolves. Chuck and Komma-Cazzi helping Team Blaze-Gr. And wait, Sam Campbell. He's up. He's saving Tex Hampton. The Gate Crashers are in retreat. Oh my goodness. It's gonna be chaos. Come over the limit in the tag team turmoil match.